Greetings, YouTube, friends, colleagues, subscribers, scientists, like-minded, all those on the greater endeavor for humanity and more. Welcome to another Shadowburn broadcast. It's Wednesday, August the 12th, 2026. Today's subject is, are there any humans out there? I don't know if everybody's keeping track of the absolute insanity that's going on with titles, stories, videos, propaganda, and everything else that you can imagine that's visually and psychologically able to be placed under one umbrella under the internet out there. But it's 1,000% robotic at this point, because I don't see anything that looks like it's human anymore. Every single title that exists today, it's nothing more than a clickbait title. Every paragraph that everyone is reciting or trying to improve themselves upon is all AI generated. Yes, that's right. Everything that is generated today, or some story that gets told, has a repeating phrase or sentence or line that is constantly repeating itself by everyone and everything. And when you hear somebody ask the question, are we living in a simulation? You know, at this level of usage with AI, I can assure you that it would paint the illusion that we have to be living in a simulation, because everybody has 100% converted themselves to AI. And it's so plainly and clearly visible today. So you have to ask yourself the question, are there any humans out there anywhere anymore that's human? Because it looks like everybody has become possessed or taken over, and their psyches all reprogrammed and retrained by the electronic jazz, the electro dynamicity of AI. Oh man, I don't even know where to go. What is the end game? What is the end game with humanity? Now, on the religious side of the fence, it would be, we're in a spiritual battle for the souls. You know, being an energy scientist, there is a lot of truth to that, because at the end of the day, what is the reality? Soul is nothing more than an electrical existence of particles, atoms, and everything else that's holding us together to make our existence possible, running around in these fleshy meat suits with our soul inhabiting the top part of the cranium of these electromechanical, fleshy digital machines that exist today. You'll have to pardon my appearance for 1 second here. I need to do a pause. I'm being invaded. I am under attack by zombies walking around in the digital world, kind of like myself right now with a cell phone. We've all been zombified. We're all zombies. We're all zombies stuck, glued, and attached at the waist by our digital recorders. But what is the end game? What is the end game? What is the end game? You know? Is that what the Hadron Collider is all about at the end of the day? How can we stop every human soul inside of the fishbowl from escaping their bodies and finding their way back to God? Right? Is that what it is at the end of the day? You know, if you try to think about the existence of being born into this world, to come into the light, into the life, to experience everything, and to be here and see at the science level how man wants to play God. It's absolutely just sickening. And what is the whole thing on this game board we're all partaking in, that we're living in? This earth school, this game of souls. It's like, think about America for a second. If you live in America, whatever place you come from, wherever it is, doesn't matter. But let's think about where I landed here in America, in Texas. We were all educated, placed at certain points in our time to have certain experiences and grow up and experience everything. And you get to a certain point, you get your degrees, you get your life experiences, you get everything. You do your good, you do your bad. You know, where does it all lead to at the end? Supposedly, we're supposed to be getting to a point where we're supposed to do all of these things, but at the end, then what? Because I don't know about everybody else's reality, but I'm participating in this one here in America, like where we were brought up to do all of these things, and then they want to come in and erase all of us and make everything about our good nature and well-being into something that's 100% anything will turn you into a criminal. You know, how do you check out in this game and have a peaceful life and a peaceful death? Because they are making it absolutely impossible. Well, that's kind of really all I wanted to say today is just something that's on my mind today about the 10 billion cameras that have to be on us. All of these laws that have to be on us while others can come in and wipe all of us out when we're just trying to do what we were designed to do since the beginning. I mean, don't get me wrong. We do have God's free and divine will to do what we need to do when the time comes. But it's not looking very pleasant. Out with the old and in with the new is the new paradigm that's happening before our very eyes. America is a death machine. And apparently, there's not enough death. So they are playing every single possible card they can to get everybody to wipe each other out in any way they can. Through an invasion, through a computer system, or through some crazy law. And everybody's getting played at the dinner table, whether it's law enforcement, three-letter agencies, government, or anybody else who's living on the street trying to get by and just survive. We, on the lower end, are all getting played. While the people at the very top are sitting up comfortably watching all of us enjoy the chaos and the fallout. So you have to ask yourself the question at the end of the day, are there any humans out there? Because it doesn't seem like anybody has a conscience, any remorse, any soul left, have the fraction of anything in any mathematical equation of existence to have a care in the world about somebody else. The compassion is dead. We really do need some divine interaction, because there's something that I saw quite recently where it says, as you get older and your soul becomes more advanced, that you will most undoubtedly figure it out that the best place to go to escape at the end of the day, the minute, the hour, the second of existence, of every day that you wake up and see the sunrise in this reality, is to find a place to go to sleep so you can log out of this machine and go somewhere where an existence actually matters in the universe. So put all your trust and your faith in God, because that's the time we're living in right now. With that said, I want to say God bless, God speed the light to everybody. The times are looking very challenging right now. Cheers.